So that group is smaller than my fist at 7 yards. So that's pretty good. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Diligence, or welcome back. If it's a welcome back, thank you for checking back in. Today's a beautiful day. We're going to be out here doing some training once again, right? Because if you're not training, you're failing. Stay training. So we're going to work on, today I want to work on some pistol accuracy drills. What do I do to work on accuracy with a pistol? So we'll do some drills. It's a beautiful day. Sun is high. Temperature is right. The scenery is beautiful. So stay tuned. We'll get the range set up. Welcome to Diligence. God bless you. Stay tuned. Glock 17, the RMR on top. Trijicon RMR. I've put thousands of rounds through this gun and have not had any malfunctions. Let's go ahead and get these drills going. Okay, you guys, so pistol accuracy drills. How do you get more accurate with your pistol? First and foremost, practice. Practice makes perfect, right? The more you shoot, the more you practice, the better you're going to get. Having a proper stance, having a proper grip, and then proper trigger pull as well. If you're yanking that trigger, you're going to be throwing shots everywhere. So today I'm going to do a drill with you guys that I like to do to work on my pistol accuracy. Here you see that I have a USPSA target, and I have these black squares on it in different locations. What I like to do is I like to stand maybe starting at 3 yards, then go to 5 yards, and go maybe to like 7 yards, and work on placing shots on these squares. And then later on, what I like to do after I get warmed up doing that, I'll use these dummy rounds, or some people call them like snap caps. I'll load those in. So I'll load maybe 2 or 3 live rounds, then put a dummy round in, and I'll shoot at those squares again. And so what you'll see is that you're training your brain not to jump when you're pulling that trigger. And so you'll see that if you shoot a live round and your next round is a dummy round, you'll see if you're really pulling that trigger, if you're jerking. The best thing to do is focus on that front sight when you do that. When you dry fire, focus on the front sight to see, is that moving when I pull the trigger? And then when you fire that live round and then you fire the dummy, maybe put 2 dummies in, put one in, click, load in the next one, and then pull the trigger and see, are you moving the gun when you're pulling that trigger? So we'll go ahead and start demoing that. I'm going to use a Glock 17 first, shoot a 9mm, and then we'll go from there. So let's load up. Okay, so Glock 17, Gen 5, shooting 9mm from a company named 4140, I believe. That ammo's been decent. I've had 2 where they just had bad primers, I guess. But other than that, pretty good ammo. So Glock 17 Gen 5, we're going to do 2 shots per black square. I'll go ahead and shoot, and then we'll go down and check hits. This is about 7 yards away from this target here. And we're going to start at the very top dot, work down to the right one, the very bottom one, and then back up to the left one. 2 shots per. All right, 2 shots per. Let's go down and check those shots.
All right, let's check these shots out.
So first 2 that we shot were these ones up top. You see I hit one a little low, but I got one in the black on the right. 2 shots, one in the black, one that split the line on the bottom. Third one in the black, one split. Fourth one, I'll count that as 2 splits. So we'll go ahead and we will run that again. Okay, let's go ahead and demo that again. Hope you can see me. Hope this is a good angle. Most important thing is this gun, right? So we'll go ahead and demo that again. 2 shots top, 2 shots right, 2 shots bottom, 2 shots left. Okay, 2 shots, 2 shots. Let's go ahead and check hits. Okay, first 2 I threw. Somewhat of a break, but I'm not going to count it. 2 intersecting the same hole, which is good. 2 on the bottom with about the same. A split and a center. I really love this drill. It helps you to slow down. You know, a lot of times we go to the range, we're going shooting and it's a good time, right? But just don't forget that you're going to the range and you should be doing some training. This drill helps you to kind of slow down, and especially if you're on a budget, you know, ammo can be kind of expensive at times. So if you're on a budget, this really helps you to slow down and work on placing those targets. You're going to see where you're kind of jumping or where you're pulling. You're going to see where you're doing pretty good. And then you're going to see, you know, just how you can improve. And as you do this, you're going to really begin to dial in. So now what I want to do is I want to demo this using dummy rounds. So I'm going to load those up and then we'll do this again. All right, stand by. One thing to remember as well about this drill is that you are now going from something that takes some finesse, pulling that trigger right, and make sure that you don't pull it too hard, to now you're going to a movement that is aggressive. You're going to where you now have to tap tilt rack to clear out that dummy round. Then you're going back up. You're having to use finesse to pull that trigger. So now your brain is going to have to learn and keep up saying, okay, well, I'm going from something where I need to be a little more gentle to something where now I'm being aggressive, and then going back to something that needs to be a little more gentle and requires a little finesse. So we'll go ahead and run this drill. We're loaded up with the dummy rounds. It's going to be 2 live rounds, 1 dummy round, 2 live rounds, 1 dummy round, and so on. So let's go ahead and run it. It is starting to get pretty windy out. Hopefully that'll die down. Okay, so 2 dummies or 2 live, 1 dummy, 2 live, 1 dummy. Let's drill it starting at the top. Oh, okay, let me find those dummy rounds and then we'll go down to check it out. Okay, so let's check hits. First 2, good. Second 2, good. So it's 2 dummy round, 2 dummy round, 2 on the bottom. They broke each other. We'll call that good, but I can get those down a little more centered, right? The 2 on the left are good. That's a split. So yeah, doing good. Let's keep it going. Okay, so we are now retaped. Let's do it again. Another demo with the dummy rounds. Okay. Two at the top are good. Two on the right, good. One is a little off on the bottom. One's centered. Same on the left. Decent, right? Okay, so one other thing that I want to emphasize about this drill as well is that go at the pace that you're comfortable to make accurate hits, right? You don't have to get out there and start challenging it if you're not really at that level yet. Slow down, get some good hits, get some good training, and then when you feel more confident, start to speed up gradually, right? The next thing I want to do is I just want to put in a full mag of live rounds. I'm going to put a square dead center, and we'll just see how tight we can get that group firing at a pretty good pace, okay? So stand by. I really love doing this, y'all. I hope you're learning something, right? Slow down, focus up, get some good training in, right? And have fun doing it. You know, as you learn to train someone else. Let's get that pulled back in. Okay, you guys. So 17 plus 1. Everything's taped up, and I have a black square or black dot in the center of this target. So let's see how close we can get these rounds at a pretty decent pace. Did not lack back on that last one. However, that is a full mag. Let's go check out those hits. All right, let's check hits on that full mag. So we have a pretty good group in there, right? Got one that's a little low here, one a little low there, but the rest are, that's a pretty tight group at what, 7 yards? So yeah, that's a good group. Okay, well, we just got done with the full mag here, and I hope you guys can now see a little bit how doing this drill, slowing down, getting those accurate shots, and really being able to place that dot right back on target, and slowly pull that trigger and keep a good grip and keep a good stance and do all those things that you're supposed to be doing. I hope you guys can kind of see how that can get you to where you can kind of up that pace and learn to place rounds on target in a pretty tight group. So that group is smaller than my fist at 7 yards. So that's pretty good. If you can do that, then you can push this target out more and dial in there too. So I hope you guys found that drill cool. We're going to figure out if we're going to do some more stuff today, but I really do love doing this, guys, and I really appreciate you guys' time. So stay tuned. I have a whole vision for what we're going to be doing. Stay tuned. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. Jump in the comments if you want to talk to me, and we're going to keep it going. But I really love doing this. This is what I'm passionate about. So I hope you guys are learning stuff, and we're going to keep it rocking. Doing some chicken head training today. Chicken head training. How's it looking?